Okay, I don't see much, but here's what I'm going to do. I am going to try and drop the link. So if I look like I'm losing contact, I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm here. Let me see. Everything looks different. I don't know what's going on, but let me try and find the link. Okay, I think I know where it is. Let me look. There it is. I know there's people here, but I've dropped the link in the description, and I'm going to go over to YouTube and drop it. Okay, let's see. La, 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 la. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? And can you see the link? If you can hear me, fantastic. I'm at an undisclosed location, but it will become more, you'll become more aware of where I am in a minute. I'm just waiting for it to open. This StreamYard is set up to make you look like you're monetized, but I'm not monetized. So that dollar sign you see, that's just a sales pitch for StreamYard trying to get they're trying to get people to pay for StreamYard, get subscriptions. So you probably don't know where I am. I'm outside. I can barely see anything. Should be a big sign on that building. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. Here, let's go in. Oh, I see. It's backwards. Okay. Well, let's go in anyway. You get A+. But you lived here. This is your old stomping ground. So I'm not gonna say you cheated, but you know, people might. People might. I'm going to the second floor. Look at that. I don't know if this room is soundproof, but I just thought I'd show you around, and I'm going to go upstairs and go outside on the balcony because then I can talk there. I'll see you guys up there. How do we reserve one of those?
Oh, you can reserve one with me. Do you have a library card with us?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
Is it soundproof? Can you talk in there?
You can talk in there, but it is not sound.
Okay, thanks.
If you want to reserve one that's not a walk-in, you can do one on your own with the library card, and I can show you one on our website if you'd like.
Not at this moment.
Okay. Just so you know, if you know a specific time that you want a study room, I would recommend doing it as soon as possible because they do fill up every single day.
Okay, thanks. No panic. I just wanted to know.
She does. Unless she's yeah. Once the kids get out there to school, she's up and got right there and got
Okay. I can talk out here. I hope it's not too loud though. If it gets too loud, I'll go back on the patio downstairs. Is it too loud? Can you guys hear me? You listen to the library and try to tell me how to start a study room. Like, I really didn't want to have that much information today. I just thought I'd ask her while I was sitting there. Okay, audio's fine. I'm a little concerned because it's really noisy. Let me try and set up a station here. I wanted to find a space. There are some spaces up there that I could probably reserve that I could just go up there and do live streaming. Funny. If you have a library card in Princeton, it's a big deal. Just saying. How's that? Now, let me go look on my, I have the gold card. Check it out. I wear it on my, laughing. I don't like it when I laugh inappropriately. People think I'm high. There's my little library card. It's on my key, which I wear on my arm. No crying in baseball. No crying in YouTube. Guess what? There's actually plugs here too, so I can plug in. Maybe I'll just do that. This is so fun for you guys, right? Just move this over here. See, there's a plug. Plug it in. See, now that it's summer, I can do outside streaming. Yeah, let me see if I can drop this out. Then I can be far away from my phone. I'm not breathing into it. And I can read stuff from my iPad. I could plug an InSpot in. I did bring food. It's a little chilly today, though. I don't know what the temperature. Should I check the temperature? Make sure everything's cool. Oh, wait a minute. My iPad's not connected. Let me connect it. There we go. 63 degrees. My secretary's busy at work. Gas is a ripoff in California. I'm aware of that. Alrighty. Now, let me go look at my channel. Hello. It's not a terrible view. It's a pole. So bright. It's not great. Okay, I get it. I'm glad some people do read my. They read my titles. So I guess I'm just gonna say I guess Chloe was a little disappointed that she found out. She found me out. Like I never said I read Terms of Service ever. In fact, I think I've said it before that I don't read it. I've read little bits and pieces of it, like maybe 2 or 3 words, and then I get bored, so I stop. And I go and I look for videos because there's plenty of people out there. Videos, and I have some of. I'm sub to some of them. Some of them that are, you know, they don't talk too much. They go straight to the point. But they're people that keep up with Terms of Service on YouTube and let you know when there's been a new update and that kind of thing. So I go watch those videos. Okay. So I go watch those and they help me out as far as like talking to you guys. I could like let you guys know if you want to know. Sometimes you don't want to know. Sometimes I'm just repetitive and say the same thing over and over and over again. You know, this channel is at my whim. It does what I want it to do. Do I have a bagel? No. I have food. I'll show it to you later. It's beef chops cooked. Yeah, riveting. Exactly. Perfect breakfast chat. I haven't even had my first sip of coffee. I made an instant coffee and brought it on the bus with me, so I could sit at the library drinking coffee with you guys. Because I have bridge later. Okay, so some people don't know about like relating to others in public. Like we're in public here. I don't know if you know that, but we're in Darnell. Stop. Just saying. All right. Say what you want to say. It's my open side chat. Good grief. Anyway, so here I am outside, a little bit chilly. I didn't realize there was a guy on the patio. Like you have to wait till 9. It opens at 9, so it was a little bit early. And there was a guy sitting outside waiting for the library to open. He was on his laptop, and then he went and got my spot, the one that I wanted, and he was there already. I was like, damn. Oh well. I'll just have to wander around now. I have to change. There's no crying in YouTube. I just had to adjust myself to the bad news that someone had taken my spot, the spot that I wanted to use, where I thought I could just like talk to you guys quietly and not have to be outside. But here I am outside. Hey, why is it so loud? I wonder if that's some kind of lawn equipment. There's always something going on around here. Yeah, I might just not eat for a while. So the reason why I'm at the library today is because the center is not serving lunch today because it's a voting station. So you taxpayers, you voters, you Americans, you citizens, stole a lunch from me today. nothing but beef chops. Well, I could have put some chicken in there, but I didn't really want to. And later on is usually our card day. So one of the guys submitted. Sorry about that. I couldn't get to my phone because I'm now too far away to reach it to mute myself when I have to sneeze. Yeah, there's a lot of noise. It's it's my karma. Okay, that's over. Yeah, I can, but why should I? Why should I eat at home by myself when there's a bunch of crazy old people that show up at the center every day and they feed us cooked food? I don't have to cook it myself. Sometimes it's not cooked. Like last week, I went there twice, but it turned out like I had tuna sandwiches like 5 days out of the week. Hand out food vouchers so that I can go to the 30 burger or Winberries, get a glass of wine instead, right? So anyway, we can't have our cards there either today. So one of the guys from my card game, the bridge group, is going to have cards at his house today at 1 o'clock. This is the time we usually do it. And he lives beside the school. I'll be walking down there later on. So I'll be hanging out here for a while. And then I'll go down there. And I thought I would just go live. I can't believe I got all this noise today. You're that luck. You made homemade barbecue sauce. Mm, that's why. Okay, that's why you got a problem. I like I like my homemade barbecue sauce too. I don't. I try not to buy it, but sometimes I buy barbecue sauce. And when I do, I usually use half of it to beef up my own barbecue sauce and cook some myself when I have time. Because I don't usually use the whole bottle. Is that cheating? Is that allowed? Am I okay with that? Anyway, let me. I'm gonna plug my phone in. Oops. Oh, Dan, I think that I think that person has me blocked because I don't see them in the chat. There's a couple of people that blocked me recently because they can't stay away from me. So they had to self 86 themselves. It's kind of embarrassing for them, I know, because it's not that hard to stay away from people. It's actually kind of weird to not stay away if you don't like them. Like, I can watch people I don't like, and I don't ever have to say a word. Nobody even has to know I'm there. Where was I wandering? Where was I wandering to? So that, you saw that cemetery? I showed you the cemetery, right? That would be nice, Dan. You unblocked everyone. Do you have a channel, Darnell? Do you want somebody to drop your link? Anyway, so I'm going to go to somebody's house this afternoon to play cards. Told him I want to have a beer. Better have beer or I'm not coming. It's funny. I don't even care. He's like, okay. We'll see if we get some beer. So him and I think he's like a year younger than me. Or a year older. I can't remember. We're like the youngest people that show up for cards. And he's married. He's got a kid. His kid still lives at his house. I think he's got a younger wife. This might be a whole second family, because his kid's not that old. Like his kid, he's like my age. I'm 70. He's got this. I mean, he looks good for his age. I'll admit that, but like, there's a lot of those around here. Older men with younger women. He's 99 and he has like a teenager at home still. Pretty sure that's his kid. I think his wife's still working. Oh, there's another guy here. He's got a kid. I swear to God, he looks like George Hamilton. Is anyone, with the tan and everything? You know who I'm talking about? And his kids are like in second grade. It's my grandson. And his wife is like quite young. He's probably my age too. But George Hamilton is older than me. Now this guy was a movie producer. So he's like loaded. Well, thank you for not blocking me, Black Eagle. I can still see your comments. That's so nice of you. I'm everybody's whipping boy over here. 100 and older club. I swear to God, men can have babies whenever they want to. It's weird. George Hamilton. Yeah, he looks exactly like George Hamilton with the tan. You look fabulous. And well, because there's a bunch of people blocking me, so that I can't see them in my own chat. Because they're that kind of mean. So because my chat is open, a lot of people still talk to them. I used to date older guys when I was like in my 20s. And now that I'm in I guess when I got into my 40s, like when I got married, I was 45, my husband was 40. They just started getting younger, like, why? Why am I going to go with an old guy who still wants to have kids? Guy older than me that still wants to have kids. That's crazy, right? Because his first wife left him and took the kids. That's what happens with these rich guys. You're quasi back to work. I'm gossiping about my neighborhood, Black Eagle. that okay? Cry me a river. I'm gonna gossip about people none of you guys know about. Yeah, who cares who you date? I don't care who you date. Just don't talk about them. No crying. I'm not gonna cry because I got blocked by 2 people or 3. No, I don't block people. Root demon, nobody's blocked here. They have me blocked so I can't see them in my own chat. They Google blocked me. It's a possibility. You guys know what that is? I'm not crying. My backyard antics. I'm not in the backyard today. I'm at the library. Can't you tell? I'm downtown. This is the private library, by the way. Only people with library cards in this, not even in this zip code, in this township, are allowed to use this library. And people think, oh well, so who cares? What's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is. It's not a Saturday. I know. It's because it's voting day, and they shunned me for lunch today. I couldn't get a lunch. My usual lunch place is a voting station today, and I'm not even allowed to vote. And they kicked me out. You're going to design. What are you going to design? The backyard? Wanted to see your backyard, Black Eagle. I want to see the breezeway that you huddle in the middle of winter trying to get on panels and still be on the internet. The link is pinned. I'm not going to talk about. Okay, Chick, can you do me a favor? She cannot seem to grab my link. It is also in the description. I pinned it and I put it in the description. Is it possible that you could come up here and grab it and drop it for me? Is that even possible? Or Dari? One of you guys, because Black Eagle struggles with my links. She's allergic to my links. She wants to call in. So if you go into my description, you should be able to see the link and copy it. One of my mods, and just drop it in the YouTube. Can anybody? And then I'll pin that one. Anybody? Nobody's listening. Nobody wants to do it. You go. Not sure why, but they're going to make you wait. Maybe they will do it. Maybe they won't. She's praying. Come on. Maybe that doesn't work either. I'm asking Chick or Dari D to grab the link in the description or pin, copy it, and drop it again in the chat for you, Black Eagle, since you're allergic to mine. There it is. Thank you. Try that one. See where Dari D dropped it? Let me try. Try that one. See if it works. Thank you, Dory. It's hard for me to explain because Black Eagle only understands a certain amount of words. So she doesn't know what I'm trying to do here. But you typed it in manually? Maybe she could try typing it in manually. You think she could? This is why I wrote, this is why the title, Crimea River. Let me try and, let me pin that one from Darlie. See if that works. Okay, try that, Black Eagle. Did it work? I gotta look on my phone. Okay, I'm holding my breath. I'm ready. Ready, set. Okay, grab that one, Gary. I I I I posted it on the StreamYard side, and it looks like it showed up on YouTube. So try that one. 300 pounds. That's a lot of lobster. Here's my coffee. Okay, try. Okay, so there. Dari D posted that one without the period. Thank you. And you know, Black Eagle, you can type it out yourself. Mm, yeah. Okay. Well, we might not talk to Black Eagle today. Maybe I'll have to try a different way to talk to her. Maybe she'll have to give me her phone number. I'll just call her. People will think she's She's in my living room, like Randy and Glowy. Yeah, Glowy was really disappointed that I didn't actually read Terms of Service daily. Like I was ever going to read Terms of Service. It's not that hard. I never said I read it. I just tell people if they don't know what to do to keep their channel, just go look at Terms of Service. They'll tell you. And they do change it all the time. There's not a chance. Okay, so you can't cry. I tried. Okay. I just posted it on my community if you want. I'm not forcing anybody. Check. Yeah, no, I tried one more thing. It's on my community page now. If you want to go check it out. Other than that, I think that's the last possibility. Or yes, I can try typing the link in the chat. Let me try it. Okay. Did that one work? Probably not. Whatever. That's all I can do.
Hey, Jory, can you hear me? I don't think I can hear you. Oh, I heard me after the fact. Ah, Black Eagle made it. Okay, I'll hop down.
Okay, are we here? Are we all here? I think Black Eagle should be here too. Okay, whoever was here dropped down. I saw you. I put you on stage. You didn't see me put you on stage? Black Eagle, you're killing me. Try again and be a little patient. This phone is slow. It's from the 1940s. Be patient. I have to click on your name and then add you to the stage. Okay, you're on stage now.
Good Lord.
Can you talk?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna turn the volume up here so I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Hold on. One.
So
I am
I had to
echoing.
I had to type the whole thing out for you, and then you could click on that one. I could hear you a minute ago. Now what's going on?
Yes. Hold on.
I will. I've been
But I
holding.
am echoing. So should we try this again? Should I come back?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Then why do you need to try it again?
Okay, darling. We're going to put our listening ears on. I'm echoing.
Oh, okay. I'm having a hard time hearing because I have to hold this thing to my ear now because I'm outside and it's noisy. So go
Your
ahead.
little workout.
Yeah, go ahead and come back.
All right.
Let me see, where is it? There. I just pinned that link. The working link, the one that I typed out. I typed it out on the YouTube side. I don't know, Root. I think it's just me and maybe 100,000 others. I'm not sure. I didn't ask for a show of hands. Come on, Black Eagle. Where are you? The birds found me. Yes, I attract the birds of the sky, the ants from the ground, the people from the earth. They all find me. So now I know when I go to StreamYards from now on, like for my next stream on Saturday, I am going to just go ahead and type the link on the YouTube side and then pin it, and hopefully that'll work. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Though the strings are stolen. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Earth, wind, and weather. Hell bent for leather. Soon you'll be. There she is.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
How about now? You good?
Well, I don't know. Am I?
Well, I don't know. Am I?
I mean, do you hear an echo? I don't. I hear you.
I do. That's fine.
I
Um,
That's fine.
you know what? If there were
You know
an
what?
echo,
If there were an
it
echo,
wouldn't be the
it
same
wouldn't be the
experience.
same experience.
Wouldn't be as much fun, would it? It's like a roller coaster over here.
Right.
Right,
Exactly. It's sort of,
exactly. So
I mean, I wouldn't be
I
happy
wouldn't be
unless my
happy
nice
unless my
morning,
nice morning
calm coffee,
coffee.
Yeah, my
you
whole
know,
plan is to bring you
You know.
joy of all kinds of joy. Here's my
good.
coffee.
Well,
Good.
I guess,
Well,
I guess that
I
we
guess
can't
that
hit
we
it out of
can't
the park every
hit it out
time.
of the park every time.
I've just figured out what I have to do every time now, though, on StreamYard until further notice. I have to type.
Okay. So
Okay,
we
so
can't work that kink out
work
now.
that kink out now.
What? Someone takes the cake out of the rain. 'Cause I don't think I can make it. It took so long to make it.
I would like to
Never-
I would
apologize
like
to
to
everyone
apologize to everyone.
on behalf of
Don't
Corey.
Don't trigger me like that, Kegel. Make me sing. Burst into song. Okay,
Okay.
where?
Well,
Okay.
then how
what
about I
happened?
listen and not try to talk and fill me in on,
fill me in
off the
on
internet
all that
again.
you
What
know.
happened?
all that you know.
Hey, how about
That's
this?
a
Hey, how about this?
What?
How about we
How
try
about
this
we
another
try
time?
this another time?
I'm gonna go and
I'm gonna go
drink
and
my
drink
coffee
my coffee.
and play with
Oh,
my
you didn't want to talk
crayons.
about
As the,
Diana? Did that
well, I
offend
mean,
you? I'm sorry.
it's the echo,
The
Dory. It makes
echo,
me want to
Dory.
jab
Makes me
one of
want
these
to jab
pencils
one
right
of
in
these
my eye.
pencils right in my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Fuck. Did you hear me say
Did you hear me
fuck?
say fuck?
No, I've got this thing up to my ear. I'm trying not to accidentally hit the wrong button with my ear while I'm listening. And you're not saying anything. You just go quiet. I'm like, great. Now what do I do?
You just keep swimming.
You just keep swimming.
Oh, whatever. You just don't. You're no fun today. Why? You're cranky. She doesn't want to talk about it, apparently. Cranky Yankee. I don't think she realizes that I can't see half the chat because they have me blocked. So if I'm not reading the chat, that's why. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Dory.
Hey,
Can you hear
Dory.
me?
Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can,
Yeah,
but I'm wondering. Nah,
Good.
I'm
I can hear.
echoing. I'm echoing just like Black Eagle was, and I don't have the YouTube side open. And I closed the loop on
Let me
my.
try.
And I closed the loop on my earbud. So
Let me try and fix it for you. Let me see if I can do that.
Well, I don't think it's on my end, so maybe it's something
I
on
don't
your
think it's
end.
on my end. So maybe
No,
it's
I'm
something
just
on your
saying. Let
end.
me see if I can fix it because
Okay.
But you have to be patient because this phone is like
Okay.
100 years old. So if I
Right.
touch it, I have to wait
Right.
and let it do whatever it's going to do. Because if I hit it twice, it'll go back and forth. It won't let me do what I'm supposed to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop backstage and I'm going to come back up. Okay.
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 Now I came back up to see if it would make me echo too, which of course it's not now because Dory's gone. When she comes back, I'll be echoing again unless she fixed it. Yeah, it's not you, I don't think, Black Eagle. So you can come back up
Come
after
back
she
up
fixes
after
it.
she fixes it.
And she's back
And
because I
she's
hear
back
her.
because I hear her.
Okay. Is that working?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to have to drop right off of StreamYard and come back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
See, that's the whole thing, Dory. I think she's got the YouTube side open on that little phone, not on her iPad. So if she's got it open on a completely different device, that's not what's doing it. She just hasn't closed her audio loop. Yeah, they sometimes do, Root. You're right. But not always. If she's just watching it on the YouTube side, then it shouldn't be causing that much of an issue. Well, welcome to Dory's stream, Jedi.
Going to work?
Okay. Well, I don't hear the echo for me now, but then
Okay.
you're still buffering, so
I'm
there you
buffering.
are. Yeah, no,
I'm
you're
buffering.
fine. You're back now.
Yeah, this is that old stinky old 1940s phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That was, I couldn't hear what she was telling me because her audio
I know.
was too low. But thank
Yeah.
you for coming up and helping.
Not a
Is she going to come
problem.
back? You know?
I hope so. That's why I did it.
Yep. It would be nice if she did. I appreciate you.
No problem. She fixed it, Black Eagle. You can come back.
I needed a little direction a little help from my friends. Come up before I start
We all
singing.
need a little help from our friends.
Yeah, she says she'll be up.
I'll hang out and say hi to her. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's great. What? Do you vote today?
No. Florida
You don't vote.
Florida doesn't have theirs until August.
Yeah, one of my son-in-law's co-workers is running for Congress.
In Florida?
All right. He's running for Congress, so let's see if he wins. He's an AI expert. That's his platform that he's running on.
In Florida or another state?
New Jersey.
Oh,
He lives
okay.
here in my town.
Okay.
He's one of my son's colleagues,
Oh, I see.
son-in-law. I don't want to start calling him
Hello?
son. He married my daughter for
Hello?
long enough for me
Ha,
to
ha, ha.
consider him a
You made it and no echo.
Holy crap. Jesus, Dory.
Hey, she got it fixed.
But
No one
she's
else
just,
would
I
work
mean,
this hard for you, Black Eagle. I'm pretty sure.
fine. Lord. We need therapy.
I
We
didn't
need
mind.
eye check. Oh, Dory, we need YouTube therapist. Or,
Yes. I was
We
trying to
have
say,
too
where is
many
she?
YouTube therapists. Just ask.
right, right.
Well, there's some that aren't actually certified. We do have at least 2 certified. One
And then
is
we
not
have you, and
certified,
you're
and then another one
certifiable.
that, and then we have another one that wants to be certified but doesn't have the time because his shoulder
Well,
hurts.
you're the
Sorry.
honorary shrink.
Yeah. Let me just shrink wrap
Do we
everyone.
really want to go there?
How you doing, chick?
Just
How you
get
feeling?
I'm doing better than I have been the last 2 days, so that's always a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I know you've been through it lately, huh?
Yep. C'est la
Good.
vie. This too shall
C'est la
pass.
vie. Oui, oui, but
okay, then
not
I
on
promise
me.
I won't sing this stream. Maybe next stream I'll sing. Keep all these
Oh,
Oh,
songs, show tunes
your
popping in my head.
singing won't bother me.
Start spreading the news.
oh
Sorry.
my God.
Just go ahead.
I saw what my
I stopped.
camera looks like with me. Like, I was like, oh my God. Let's pray there's no camera slip today.
Did you forget to comb your hair?
I think I do that. I think I do that every time.
Oh my God. It's like, what the hell? Like,
I
scared
saw
myself.
Queen Bee's camera slip. That was pretty funny. Queen Bee doesn't look
Yeah.
that different from me, but she's like
Well,
40
everybody
years
looks weird
younger.
when you've got the camera like right up underneath your nose.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
Well, and then,
because they have
a
that
flattering angle.
portrait, or what do they call it, fisheye lens, and it spreads. It's like a mirror. House of
okay.
Mirrors. You know, where
Yeah,
the wobbly mirror.
the funhouse mirrors at the circus or
That's
something.
funny. So that your camera slip isn't quite as embarrassing. So they automatically kind of
No, they should have like a
noise
selfie
it.
mode. That's a suggestion that somebody, not me, will send to StreamYard and say, can you, when you put the camera on, can you put it in selfie mode automatically so we look decent at least?
I think if there's
Would
one
be nice.
word in the English vocabulary that I hate is selfie. I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of selfies.
Oh,
And I thought I was
yeah, I
being
could never do
genius.
a selfie.
Yeah, I was going to come up with a channel of Sick of Selfie channel, but I guess that wasn't original. I guess I'm not the only one.
Who thought of that?
Well, I mean, I can't tell you how many cameras of Aubrey I wanted to throw in the drink, the trash,
Like she likes
against
her
the wall.
selfies.
Oh, are
She
you
likes
kidding
her
me?
selfies.
Oh my God.
She's addicted to selfieism.
All of her friends were, the whole school was at her graduation.
So
I would have
you
thought
should have
they
bought her
would take.
an assortment of. Sorry, you should have bought her an assortment of selfie sticks. That would have been a kind mother.
Oh my
Okay, I'm
God.
glad you
Sorry,
made it
go
up,
ahead.
Black Eagle. I'm glad I got to say hi, and I'm gonna jump. Bye.
Hey, take care.
Okay, thanks. Check. Okay, let's hear about
Uh,
the middle school. What happened?
the middle school. I'm talking high school.
Oh, it was high school? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Now they have, I don't know what they're doing now, but they were just beginning to search kids' backpacks for cell phones before they went into class. I
You're
mean, if you can't
kidding.
control your class and notice that somebody's on their phone, maybe, you know, maybe they should get away with it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, let's just make everything a Faraday cage.
I'm sorry, a what?
You don't know what a Faraday cage is?
I do not.
You might learn something today. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Some of them are
Anyway,
unintentional.
who cares? Oh, I'm
Some of
sorry,
them are
what?
unintentional. It's like if you like rent an apartment somewhere
Hmm,
and you walk into your
yeah.
apartment and you can't get cell service anywhere, you're in a Faraday cage. There's
Huh.
no
Well,
no wireless will come through.
okay. I thought that was just any room that Black Eagle walks into. It the electronics all sort of start to fizzle out and
You
spark
may
and
be a Faraday cage. We'll call you Black
yeah.
Faraday.
Oh, hey, I'm not since I mean, toasters don't work around me. Anything electronic, just whatever. I'm not bragging, y'all. Not bragging. Just
My
saying.
mother was the same way though, and I stopped microwaves. That's why I don't have them. I don't buy
Hmm.
microwaves anymore because I'll have it for like a week and it'll stop working. Just won't.
See, you get what I'm saying. See, we're jiving. Oh my God.
You know, there's a microwave in this house that I live in. It belongs to my daughter and her husband, and
Mm,
it's brand
shocker.
new and it's never worked. I
That's
don't want to
that's what
tell them it's
that's what
probably me.
well, that's what you call a defect and you return it.
No, it was it came with the house. The house was renovated.
Okay.
It was bought by
Well,
a builder from the original owner, and then they ran out of money, and we got a
okay,
deal on
Dory,
this
come
house
on.
because
Mm,
they couldn't finish it.
mm.
But the microwave has never worked, even though it's brand new, because I live there. I was
I
probably
can
the first one to
relate.
try to see if it would work.
I can relate. So what else is going on? What do you got planned? You got any when do you keep going to the insane asylum all summer?
Yes.
Hello? You do.
Today it's closed though because
Oh.
they're they're doing voting.
Oh, right.
So they I get no lunch. I had to bring my lunch with me
Uh-oh.
to the library.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you
What's the
ever
matter?
just like say screw it and stay home or what? Do they
If
like
I
leave
had a
your
home,
bag
I
lunch?
would, but
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
They have
Well,
to.
no. There's like
Yeah.
food from the party left over.
Yeah.
Like there's chicken, and I had like eggplant parmesan last night for dinner. They went out. I
Hmm.
ate eggplant. You know, they
Very
no. It's a
nice.
decent place to live. Just saying.
I'm I
I
want to move in
prefer
there.
to
I'm gonna
leave.
move.
I'm
I'm
by
gonna move in there.
myself.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, we're echoing again. Oh,
We're
no, we're
echoing
not.
again.
Do you want me to jump down and come back?
Oh, no, we're not.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back. Entertain the
Okay.
guests.
All right. That's what I'll
Okay.
do.
All right. That's what I'll do.
Well, I'm sitting here, gosh, ruining perfectly good paper. But they say that nothing is a mistake when you're just sitting here scribbling, right? A scribble is a scribble is a scribble. You get all serious, like look at it and step back, like it's, it's the monumental markings of the day. And you never know. You just never know. So yeah, hello. Thank you very much, y'all. I'll take a little bit of little old credit for prompting some of y'all to be sharing your stuff. That's been nice and refreshing as fuck. Janie Bobaney, if any of y'all aren't subbed. I'm not sure what she called it. She called it something. Um, oh, I don't know. It's dot art, I guess. I don't know what I forget what it's called. But I'll tell you what, I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit there and do like 18 million dots. So there's that. And but yeah. So yeah, keep doing that, Dari. Keep sharing it. And feel Fox's little old hoarder of all things creative. All of a sudden it's like, yeah, I do a few things. Uh hello. He's a great artist. Damn. Mm. So yeah. So I guess on that thought, there is clearly enough of y'all if we want to join forces. I don't know. You got to be realistic as far as commitment, right? So I'm thinking maybe like once a month we all get together and whatever whatever it's going to be. I don't even know if I'm talking to myself. Elfie, whatever. Mm. Stippling. Well, it, I can't even imagine. I just can't. But I do understand, like, probably getting into some sort of like zone to do that. You must have to get into some sort of zone. And I'm like looking at it and going, oh, and I start seeing things in it. So, yeah, there you go. Uh, I don't know how long I'm supposed to sit here and give y'all some fodder for later. Black Eagle, blah, 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 blah. Talking about herself and her dot art. No. But uh, did I say Darnell Dodge? I meant Janie Bobaney. So sorry about that. Uh Maybe I said Janie Bobaney. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step out for un momento and I'm gonna go grab myself a proper cup of coffee. How about that? I'll be right back. And whatever, Dory, I don't know. I don't know how long you know, I don't know how much I want to give. I'll be right back. I'll come back and say more stupid shit. Give me a minute.
Can you hear me?
Well, I hear you now.
Good.
Hold on. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. Don't leave while we're
I'm
here.
not leaving. I just want to know who is in the backstage. There's somebody in backstage. Can you type in the YouTube side of the chat, please, so I can see you? Hello. Not in the private chat, in the YouTube. In the YouTube side, please. We can't verify you unless you type on YouTube. So go ahead and type on YouTube so I know who you are. Am I okay, Amy? I can barely see comments, but let me see. Let me see. Yeah, porn bomb credential. Where is Amy? You like Phil's stuff? That's nice. You should take some of his favorites and get them framed or frame them himself. I'm sure he can do the framing. I'm trying to find your comments, Amy. I haven't been able to read chat because I've been busy trying to negotiate my contract with Black Eagle. I don't see you. I just see one comment where you say, read my comments. Do you want to type them out again? Other than what you said about Phil? Oh, you said hi. Okay. Hi. Welcome back, Amy. Everybody missed you. Well, I can't actually speak for everyone, but yeah. I was kind of missing you a little bit. You know, you get comfortable with certain names. One of my favorite names is I used to get this person. I don't know. It could be you. When Dana didn't like me for all that time because I would like try to correct her behavior or help her, you know, earn her place in the YouTube. So I used to, you know, give her suggestions and stuff or point out things that annoy people. And there was this person. I'm not going to call him the T word because that's just mean. Anybody who calls people that have to hide their identity because they don't want the backlash, don't make fun of them. Don't be mean like that. It's not nice. I'm sure you've been there. I'm sure you should be able to understand. Anyway.
I don't understand. What's the T word?
Troll. I don't like to call people
okay.
Because if they're hiding their identity, maybe someone's been extraordinarily cruel to them. And they
okay. We need to unpack this. We need to get to the bottom of your
I was going
word
to tell
salad issues.
Sorry. You're back. Welcome back.
Yes,
so,
I have company. My son's using my washing
I used
machine.
to laugh every time this person used to come into my chat, and the title was "Kind Words That You Will Never Hear."
That was their name.
Yeah, that was their handle.
Okay.
Because that's what Dana used to just try to read me a new one every single day, but never mind.
Oh,
anyway,
she did not. Pish posh. There she is. Oop, there she is.
She's here?
No. Look at you.
In the back.
She's like, what?
What the hell?
When are you going to come clean with your Dana crush? I mean,
I think
It's not
I don't have to say anything. It's heir apparent. It's obvious. Why should I
right.
say something? Right?
Right.
So there.
Right. I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
You just want me to be so literal like you are. You're very literal and I'm very ethereal.
Oh,
Ethereal?
please. Well, actually, maybe you're right. Oh no. There I
I
said it.
coined a new phrase for perplex QT.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah,
Just
what's
a
that?
new name. I coined it. I forget what it is right now though, but it'll come to me. Jeff
She
Stanley
got
is
those
what?
she's got those Jagger lips that just never stop flapping.
I forgot what the oh my god, it was funny though.
Perplex
Sad I can't
QT.
remember the
Good
funniest
Lord.
moments of my life.
Yeah.
My own
Well, you know,
channel.
very rarely do I ever say things like, thank God I wasn't born looking like that. But
Don't be so mean. So
I made an
mean.
exception for perplexed
For her.
QT.
You know,
Yeah.
I made a vow when the first time I refused to watch her for many years while people would talk about her, and I finally like tiptoed in there, and I made a vow that if I couldn't find anything nice to say, that I shouldn't say anything at all, right?
Right, right.
So I never said anything in her
Well,
channel to say.
she just makes it. Yeah, I mean that woman is like probably born came out of the womb telling people to go fuck themselves. You know, I'm here.
I
Go
used to
fuck yourself.
listen. I used to listen to her when my child was missing for 2 years because she would be screaming in the background. She'd have like a 4 hour replay of her screaming and telling people to stop talking about her. I would just get
And
into bed and listen
you
to her.
found that comforting in your time of grief.
Yeah, because my child was missing and I needed a distraction. And I would
Yes.
blast her really loud in my bedroom and listen to her
Okay.
screaming. For 4 hours, I would fall asleep. But that's how my brain works because I'll go to a movie. I don't like action movies because I just fall asleep as soon as the crashing and banging starts happening. Boom, I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
Well, that side of our community, I guess if we're yes, I know I'm going to get slammed for incorporating, but I mean, let's face it, most of us whatever. Uh who gives a shit? But I remember it just got to be too much every day. Like her and Makeup Mobster and her and Science Girl and her and the fucking universe. It's like, darling, you know, read read the room. But she
Yeah,
doesn't give a
but
shit.
you know
What
what?
does she
Your
care?
lobster business didn't stop when the pandemic happened. You were still working. A lot of people lost their jobs during that time. So they were home with nothing to do, going, "What the hell?" And they wanted to scream, you know?
Oh, there. Yeah, well, there you go. Um, I don't even remember if I was even doing lobsters then. Yeah, I was. I don't know.
Yeah, you were. I remember. I used to
Yeah,
hang out
yeah,
and
yeah,
chat with you now and then.
yeah. That was when I was heading to Vermont.
Yeah, that was before I started my channel.
Oh, that was pre-Dory.
Yeah, I had another channel that I used to hang out, but it's
Yeah.
free. I found Dory. Then I decided to.
You know, you're not too far from me there, Dory. We should do a you should come up here after the summer and
Hang
well,
out.
you know, I've been
If
for
there's
a
a
long
train, I'll
time.
take the train there.
Well, yeah, hello. We're in the new millennium.
They don't
We'll get down
necessarily
here.
build new railroads these days because you don't
Well, we'll
have to go anywhere with the cyberspace is available.
yeah. Well, you know, it just so happens, well, one of my old neighbors, they were here renting for a few years actually, but anyway, the guy was a an Amtrak train conductor. Anyway, I for oh, So anyway, what I was going to say is, I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do. In between summer rentals, which rent every week, we turn over the rental. And then there's usually an interim period, which is normally used for repairs and whatnot. But I might be able to hosey hosey a week where I was thinking like, of course it would take a little bit of vetting, so to speak, having people from you, having anyone out there in our community that wants to come up. But now while I'm sitting here saying it, I'm realizing what a stupid idea that would be, right? Hello? Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm muted. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
mean to mute. I said, yeah, not a good idea bringing all us broke people up there.
Oh,
All
well,
those
we don't
people
need
on
money.
disability and Social
No,
Security.
no. Well, see, that's just, well, one of the things when people come and visit me, I'm not one of those that's going to trek you all over. I might take you to LL Bean if you really, really want to go. But for what? To walk
I
around a
don't.
big,
I don't.
huge. Yeah, right.
I'm not that
Um,
person. I'm more an
yeah, no,
outdoorsy type.
I'm like go to the beach type. That's it. That's what you're going to get when you come here. Oh,
Maybe I could bring some decoupage and decoupage a shell or two.
yeah, yeah. You could, you
Find
could decoupage.
find the Queen Mother in a shell.
Yeah, or you could bring a couple of books and just sit down on the water and
No,
just read.
no. Nobody reads anymore. We have our phones to talk to us. We don't have to read.
Okay. Well, oh shit.
I'm
God damn
allergic
it.
to everything. Are you kidding me? I'm in the library and I can't touch any of these books because I'll start sneezing.
You're allergic to the English language.
No, I'm
Some books have
allergic to the
picture
dust
story.
that settles, the dust that settles on the books.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're in the new millennium. I'm sure that they have housekeeping and all that stuff, right?
Oh, they do. It's really a clean library. You'd be amazed if you walked in here.
The old the dust of the Princeton archives.
And anyone can
You're
walk
making
in.
it sound like very Harry Potterish. Like I can see you like
It is. It is
shuffling
very
in
Harry
and
Potter.
yeah.
There's like there's a whole microcosmic world in this library. Like right at 315, all the middle school and let's say fourth and fifth graders show up and play. What do you call that game? Roblox or something or whatever they
Oh
play.
god. Yeah.
They come to the library and play it without their parents. Like people do not want to hang around at their houses here because their parents are too strict. No screen time. Can I go
Oh
to the library?
please.
Sure.
Give me a break. Here we go. Dory with her how do you know? That is such a weird thing to say. Like what do you think is different in Princeton, New Jersey than any other
How do I know?
uh
Because my grandson and I hang out together and we talk and we've been to the
Oh, okay.
library
So
together.
that must mean everybody
But
in Princeton
he's
or
not in the third or fourth grade because he's too young to walk to the library from the school by himself. So
right. And what
I
I'm
have to
telling you,
like
Dory,
pretend
is the
I'm not in
plight
the
of
room, go and hang
yeah.
out in the outskirts, and he can hang out with the bigger kids that are on the
Okay.
computers.
Well,
That's why I know. I
um,
know all the things.
okay. Yes. Well, I know you want
Open
to
the third
think that
eye.
you're different,
Carlos
but
Castaneda. Sorry.
that's
Go
okay. I was
ahead.
just schooling you. No. It was just me thinking, I was going to school you, but what do I know? I hate kids.
How are you going to school me? What? Okay,
Well,
never mind.
somebody needs to let you in on a few things.
Sure. Where's Dana?
Dana's not doing her job. I know, right? See, look at
Where,
that. We both said her name at the
where the
same
heck
time.
is she to tell
Well,
me
she's not.
what to do?
She's. We're gonna give her a demotion. You're not doing your job,
Yeah, she's
Donna.
out of. Yeah, she's not working hard enough for us.
Well, Dory, you
I
are a
can't
bit of a
improve.
full-time job.
I can't
You're a
improve if
two-man
I
op.
get no real suggestions.
Well, you don't take them anyway, so save your breath,
How do you
Dana.
know I don't take them?
Save your breath for Noelle. She's busy. She's over there manning the fort over right fighting for she's the Noelle advocacy yeah.
No, Noelle loves my channel. I don't know if she
Yeah.
loves me, but she loves my channel. Every time she sees me or is on panel with me, she's like, "Do you know Dana? Or do you know Deanna?" I go, "Yes, I do." "Do you know Black Eagle?" I go, "Yes, I do." "Do you know Chloe?" "Yes, I do." She's like so excited
Yeah.
that I know all the people. And we'll be on
Yeah.
a panel that doesn't know any of those people. And they'll be, "Who are they talking about?" Because they've never
Yeah.
seen me over at Noelle. I don't go to her channel because I don't want to get kicked off a panel anywhere anytime soon. She does that.
Noelle does. Well, I
Yeah, she
think
she invites people to her panel, and she has invited me, but I told her I couldn't
yeah.
go. It's nighttime, right? But
Yeah.
she's invited other people. They got like JB. She kicked him off in 10 seconds. She just invited him so she could kick him off her panel.
Oh, you don't know that.
It was funny. He told us about it. It was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sub to Noelle and I keep track of when she goes live or whatever. She's been doing her, I don't know, summer Olympic type things, which I mean, good on her. It's
Yeah, I have
that's been going.
a cousin who had a Down syndrome child, Josh,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah,
in the Special Olympics, and that's
yeah,
where she met her second husband, not my cousin, and he didn't have any kids, but he was there helping, and he
yeah,
pays for everything. He's a good guy. She met the best guy of her life
yeah,
at the Special Olympics.
yeah. We I have a cousin who has surf school, and I mean, surfing in Maine is kind of you can absolutely do it, but I don't think it would qualify in any sort of destination. Although there are places that they surf, and they surf year round too. But anyway,
You see that?
but they're
You see
perfect for
that?
the Special Olympics.
Sorry,
And
but you see the name in the chat.
Dana, a little too much.
Sorry, I have my special Dana trolls that come in here. I don't want to call them trolls.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
I don't
not.
want to brag, but I called her that.
Oh,
But I might have added a
so it's
few.
your troll. It's not even mine. Good for you, Black Eagle.
Well, I mean, I'll take credit. Um, anyway, so Special Olympics, right? Um, yeah, so they have a whole section of Special Olympics, and people come out and volunteer, and I mean, and it's just such a fucking awesome event, for these folks. I mean, you're talking, think about it. Think about even 10 years ago or 15, 20 years ago, the thought of having an event or an Olympics. Well, they've been doing the Olympics for a while, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm blabbing. Sorry.
You see my food?
No, I'm not looking. I'm coloring. Remember? That's what I do.
Oh,
I
you're
color.
cooking. I have some cooked
Color.
beef chops.
You have some what? Dana at the Mensa Olympics. Well, she is kind of smart, y'all. She really is. She's a brainiac. But then again, so aren't you, Dory, right?
What? I'm what?
You're in the Mensa Club.
I could be if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
Oh, now you're
No.
backtracking?
Hmm?
Oh my God, I am wrecking everything.
Yeah, I don't want to be in Mensa. I know people in Mensa, and they got there by accident. So here's that.
Well, really?
That's trying to
How
be.
does one get into Mensa by accident? Somebody like
I'll tell you how. I'm glad you asked.
go
Segue
ahead.
into another story. So my friend, he was an editor at a TV station in Vancouver, and he wanted me to
Yeah.
be the weather girl. And I said, no, I can't do the weather because, I would be a liar and I don't want to do that. So
What does that mean, Dory? Let's take this as one step at a time. What do you mean you'd be a liar?
if I was a weather girl in Vancouver, everyone in Vancouver lies about the weather.
Okay. Okay.
Just saying, I don't want to be that person. So
Well, then
anyway,
yeah.
he was an
Why don't you
editor.
just say I don't want to be a weather girl rather than you gotta like weather shame
So
an
anyway,
entire
he got
country?
this girlfriend. One day he got this girlfriend because I
Uh,
wouldn't date him. I wouldn't work
mm.
with him. I wouldn't date him. I don't know what was wrong with me. I even went to he took me to a nude beach and got naked in front of me. I still wouldn't date him. Anyway, so he started
Right?
dating this. It's so funny.
Shocker.
It was so funny. He started dating this girl. I'm trying to think of her name, but I can't think of it right now. And she couldn't work because she was mentally ill. She was on disability. She wanted to make some income. She moved in with John, the editor, and
Yes.
she put a notice up at the university saying that she would edit uh, papers for students at the university. And then she called
Yeah.
me and said, "This paper from this Japanese girl, and I want to edit it, and she's paying me, and what? Because a lot of Japanese people that don't speak English were going to the university in Vancouver."
Mm.
So I went over there and I looked at what she was doing. I said, "You can't write the paper. You have to write it the way she wrote it. You just correct the spelling, correct the punctuation." She's like, "No, I want to." She was like wacky, wacky, wacky.
Say that
So
again.
one day,
She was like, "What? You're going in and out. You got to stay put."
oh, she was pretty wacky. She
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to rewrite the paper for these people that are trying to get their degrees at the university.
Yeah.
And I said, "You can't do that. Just correct the spelling and the punctuation, blah blah blah." Anyway, so
Well, I
she was
mean, no
trying to
offense,
tell
but
people
okay.
that she's super smart, which she probably was, because a lot of mentally ill people do have genius level brains. And she wanted to take the Mensa test. And her boyfriend, my friend John, said, "Well, I don't think that's a good idea." And she's like, "Well, you take it too," because he had to take a test, right? And he didn't want her to be disappointed if she didn't make it in. So they took the test together, and he got into Mensa, and she didn't. And we never heard the end of it. She ended up in the asylum over it. It was crazy. Just saying. So I'm not trying to be in Mensa. Just so you know. That's my Mensa
Okay.
story.
Well, yeah. And I'm just sitting here holding my tongue, holding my tongue, holding my tongue.
So are you in Mensa?
Me?
I'm sure they have a seafood Mensa.
No, I probably couldn't get through freshman algebra right now.
I don't even know what they have on the test. I didn't ask.
Okay, Dory.
I doubt if they have algebra. Algebra is one
What's
of the
that?
easiest maths. Algebra is one of the easier maths. They probably
Right,
have
if
something
you
more
right.
difficult, like
If you understand
whatever.
quantitative thinking on a molecular level where you don't really understand it, but you see it, and I don't know. I think it's all in who's correcting the paper, to be honest with you.
I think it's multiple choice.
For me, it
So
was who
they
was
can adjust it accordingly. Like move
right.
the little correction page
No,
slightly, and
no,
then
no,
it
no,
changes
no.
everything.
Right. At my school, the place that I went to, it was probably like when they're correcting the
Dana's
test, they're like,
here.
"Oh my God, she's been in summer
Get
school
up
for
here,
the
Dana.
last three fucking
Why
years.
are
Let's
you not
pass her."
on my panel right now?
Ah,
Sorry.
hello, hello.
I know I'm here. Dana's here though.
That was rude.
Got excited.
I know,
Sorry, I'm
right?
rude.
Jesus Christ.
I'm very
You're like
bad.
somebody, there's a butterfly and there she goes.
Yeah, it's something. I saw something shiny over there. I ran
Right?
away.
Fucking with the name Dana. Jesus, Dory. And you wonder why.
Remember when she used to have the daffodil? Now she has the daisy. The daisy is much more better. The daffodil was like so. It was so hard not to make fun of it. She
Keep
just woke
going.
up.
Tell us all things, Dana, that none of us know.
No, she
You
can
want to
tell
be
us
in?
herself.
Oh yeah, she'll be right up, I'm sure. I'm gonna
Just
hold
a
my
bit rude,
breath.
Dory. That's my new name. Chick gave me a new name. Just a bit rude. A little bit rude, Dory.
Oh, oh yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, back to me. So they finally passed me in algebra because Jack Morrison didn't want me in summer school for a third summer in a row.
He's like sick of you. He's like, no,
Yeah,
I'm not doing
no,
it.
because I didn't get it. I did not get it at all. And you want to talk about like mini successes. Like if I would literally get like even one thing remotely right, he'd be like, "You're good. Go for the day. You're done. We've gotten
You
all
know
we
there
can
are
out of you."
people. You know there are people that just buy their degrees, right?
In high school,
No, not high school. I'm
it,
talking about
I did.
university.
We did have a girl in our school that she was always trying to borrow money from this one hot teacher, and she finally said, "Why don't I just sleep with you once a week and we can just keep the money coming?"
Right. You can have me on Friday afternoon just before I leave to go hang out with my friends on the weekend.
Well, she was
Okay.
like one of those people that was always like, like hitting everybody up for their lunch money. She never brought any lunch, and she'd always be like, just mooching off everyone all the time. Oh my God. Ugh. Some people aren't afraid to ask for whatever they
You,
want. Or
you know that famous photograph of what's her name? Margaret Trudeau, where she's not wearing panties and she's sitting on a park bench in New York City and she opens her legs and she's wearing a
oh, for
skirt.
God's sakes. Okay.
There's a photograph of her, right?
I'll go
This
look it
is
up as
the
soon as we get done.
Prime Minister of Canada's wife, right? Justin
What, the
Trudeau's
one they
mother.
okay.
That's her.
Okay. No, we're not talking about the one where in France where yeah, she beat the shit out of her husband as the cameras were rolling and they were getting off the flight. That was funny. He like hauls off and whaps the guy and he's
Some
kind
of
of
the
like
people,
still
right?
he's still dazed and realizes that everybody saw it. What was that guy's name?
Yeah.
I forget now. The French,
What guy?
whatever his name. The one where the woman is the controversy of whether or not she
Oh.
used to be a man.
Whether she's a man or a woman. You have to go to
Right.
Candace Owens' channel. She was the one who got involved with that, and they tried to sue her over it.
Right. Who cares?
I forget his
Who
name
cares?
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Right.
cares?
Yes,
She's all in the middle of it.
is Coda okay scare there in the community?
Well, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, you never know. I mean,
I
yeah,
guess.
it's a
But
possibility. It's a possibility for sure.
my sister got kicked off of the transplant list because she relapsed a long time ago. She's still alive. She's been
Yeah.
taking some kind of drug. They gave her some kind of painkiller or something so she won't drink.
Yeah.
Not Xanax, but
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Some sort of blocker that makes you get sick. Is she like, does she
It's
live
not a
at
blocker.
home?
No. They didn't give her that. They've
Okay.
literally given her amphetamines.
Okay.
She's a freaking
Didn't
heroin
it,
addict now. It's
right.
safer
Where
for
does
her
she,
kidneys.
right. But you sort of make it seem, no offense, I'm just saying that like I envision her like laid up in a hospital bed. Like, is she like a functioning member of society? Does she work? Does she like,
She worked
is
for
she
a
just,
law firm. The largest law firm in
yeah,
Vancouver, and she was in charge
okay.
of a whole department. That's been her only job her whole life, and I think they gave her early retirement so that she
Okay.
could take care of her issues. She's married. She
Yeah.
has a husband.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll stop envisioning her the way that you portray her.
But when she lost her kidney and liver function, and now she's on
Yeah.
dialysis, she was really overweight, like a couple 100 pounds overweight. So
Mm.
this amphetamines is helping her lose weight too.
Oh, well, there
She's
you
just
go.
high all the time. Like that's the only thing that will save her life is keeping her high. She's got a serious emotional problem,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Well,
Yeah.
nobody will ever know.
You know, right. Dory, you've certainly probably got more firsthand experience with what it is to be on the other side of addiction,
Sure.
you know, and it can't be easy,
I know, but
knowing that
I
it's
did say this
nearly
before.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The problem with it for me is that you lose everybody because they're all prone to addiction and they tend to, misery loves company, right? So they all gather together and say, well, let's not invite her. She might judge me. And I'm not judgmental at all. Do what you want. But I'm excluded because
Wait, you know
they're
what,
afraid. I might say something and I'm not going to say it. You know what I
Of
mean?
course you do
It's
say
just
something.
such a-
Oh my God, stop,
No, I'm
relax.
not.
Of
Not,
course,
not, not. I know how to behave in public, ma'am. This is internet.
sorry.
Do you think she knows about my channel? No, she does
Okay.
not.
I think I can accurately, and I have the right, having known you now long enough to know. Of course but you know what? Of course you state your opinions and whatnot. That's your sister. Of course you do. I know that it's more than just that. I know that it's not just you sitting there going, "Oh God, she's drinking again." You're seeing your sister kill herself,
Yeah, I've been
and
watching it
you know,
since she was 12,
right? Exactly,
and I was
for sure.
21 when she was 12. So can you imagine how I felt? I was like, oh my God, this is my child, not my sister.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I've got I've been on all sides of it for sure. I've literally been on every goddamn side of addiction that you can even imagine. Even so much so working with brain injury folks who the sole reason that they have a traumatic brain injury is a direct result of their drug and alcohol use. So, yeah, I get it.
And there's such a thing as, children that are born with these defects, different ones depending on the different drugs or alcohol. You know,
What's that? What do you mean? Like a
well,
predisposition?
my brother and I were born in the 50s. My sister was born in the 60s, which is when my parents started to be drinkers. And I'm pretty sure that she was. I mean, I'm not saying she had fetal alcohol syndrome, but there was several things
Well,
that happened. That she was lucky she wasn't born with cerebral palsy or some other
yeah,
whatever.
right, right.
Just saying.
Some sort of genetic, yeah. But back then, I mean, it would actually not be surprising at all because, I mean, back then, I mean, I don't know how old your sister is, but it was perfectly fine to drink, smoke, um,
Yeah,
obviously not
yeah.
do drugs, but probably many, many, many pregnant women smoked weed in the 60s. Um, but yeah,
Not my
drinking and
parents. They
smoking,
were heavy into alcohol though. They really liked
mm,
parties and alcohol.
yeah,
And the government
well,
supplied them a healthy source
right.
of liquor. And the other thing is that she was born in Germany. Very luckily, that was the year that thalidomide was invented, and it was invented in Europe. And they offered it to my mother for her pregnancy, and she said she didn't want it. So she was lucky that she didn't take the thalidomide. You know what thalidomide babies are, right?
Yeah,
So that would have been just another thing compounded to all the other problems. She got lucky that time.
yeah. I've refreshed my memory again. I mean, I know what
Thalidomide babies are born without arms and legs. They have feet and hands, but no arms and legs.
right because of what?
The drug. It's a drug
Right,
that
but
they
why did
were
they?
giving to women when they were in early pregnancy to help with, you know, sickness, feeling sick,
Oh,
whatever that
oh,
is.
okay. All right.
I
Well,
didn't have that, so I don't know what do you call it.
right.
So my
I
mother
mean, to be honest,
didn't want it. They
right.
offered
Here's
it,
the
but
thing, Dory. Right. Dory, there's really it's a combination. There's no absolute guarantee that even if both your parents were falling down drunks that you're going to be one. It really is. There's no way there's certainly predictors for likeliness of a predisposition to genetic, but also your environment and yada yada. It's you never know. It could have been you, Dory, of the two of
I
you
think
that
I
ended
think
up
that personally, I think that there's so many factors that we don't know. Like it could be
sure.
racial, it could be whatever. Because
Oh, okay. I'm talking straight up addiction. I'm talking straight up somebody that when you drink, you have this built-in mechanism that just wants you just want to drink more, no matter what, no matter who it
mm,
hurts, no matter how much you have to get, on and on and on. There's some people that and there's really, yeah, there's certainly whatever. You just never know. It's really truly still at this point in time. You have two people with the same parents raised in the same exact environment. One of them ends
but we
up
were
like your
not
sister.
raised in the same exact environment. I mentally chose not to be an alcoholic because I was surrounded by them in my family, but my extended family, like my father's brothers and my mother's sister, none of them hardly drink at all and don't have
Right.
any susceptibility to it. So it was just my
Right.
immediate family.
But right, but listen to me, Dory. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to lay this on you and see if you can comprehend it. Just because you don't drink doesn't mean you're not an alcoholic.
No,
Okay.
I don't not drink though. I drink when I feel like it.
Well,
I just
whatever.
don't
I
have.
mean,
But I made a choice when I had children to quit something. It was either going to be
and what I'm
cigarettes
telling you,
or
right.
alcohol. I quit the alcohol. I smoked when I was pregnant.
Yeah, right. And what I'm telling you is that alcohol is just a sort of a byproduct of the internal dysfunction that makes you want to not feel, that makes you want to drown out your emotions, that makes you not give a flying fuck about anything but a drink. And you don't have to be an active alcoholic to have those same. So what
That's
do?
true.
We
There's many
right. We
kinds of
drink food.
alcoholics, though. It's not just one kind of alcoholic.
Well, it's not even, again, just to use the word broad term of alcoholic, everybody that does this is probably an alcoholic. No, it's just about the fundamental, the core things that we do to get by in this world. And some people can't cope, they use alcohol. But then guess what? Then they get addicted. There could be somebody right down the street that can't cope and they drink and they can put the drink down at the end of the day or after one or after maybe take it or leave it. But then they go fuck their neighbor's wife, with their kids in the next room.
Oh yeah, they have a guilty conscience they want to get rid of, whatever. But look,
I'm just saying what I'm saying, Dory.
my
Listen to me.
parents didn't have all those issues. They just felt like they deserved a drink after a long day at work or whatever, and they drank every day, and it was hard liquor, and that's just the way it was. They felt
Right.
like Matt. You see the series Mad Men, with the two martini lunch. That was their life. That they felt they deserved it.
Of
It wasn't
course, I get
like they were trying to get drunker than everyone else. They weren't trying to. They just thought they deserved it.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is a very complex concept. It's not black and white by any means. And again, like I was saying, whether you were raised in the exact same environment, it just goes to show you the range of effects of nature and nurture. And it's always that right combination of all of those factors that is the difference, Dory. The difference between someone like yourself who's had experiences and seen people their lives ruined by alcohol, and you can in your mind say, you know what, that doesn't look like much fun. Maybe I won't do that. It's a logical way to think. But that doesn't mean, Dory, no offense, and I'm just using you as an example because we're talking about this. That doesn't mean that you don't have just as much codependency, dependency, dysfunction as that other person. It's just easier to focus on that because of the destruction in her life.
You know what?
And it doesn't make
I'm
sense to you. It
interested
doesn't
in.
make sense to you that her health has been so compromised that she just doesn't get it. And don't you want to live? Don't you want to have a normal functioning liver?
Right. So
You can't.
that's how I see that you're different from her, though. Like you had to make an effort not to drink because you felt your life wasn't going in the right direction. Correct?
Dory, I'm probably going to end up drunk on the fucking pavement with nobody around me. The statistics of alcoholics recovering and staying recovered are not good. I hope that
So what
doesn't
makes
happen to
but
me.
yeah, but what makes you not want that to happen? Whereas my sister could probably care less
Well, and
ever.
and that's and
Never
that's what I'm
gave a thought
telling you.
to it.
Of course she cares. It's not that I care any more or less. It's the commitment to. It's not even just about putting down the drink. There are many people that put down the drink, and you almost wish they'd start drinking again because they're miserable fucks.
Sure.
It's not just
Okay,
about.
back
It's
to
not just.
Coda. Back to Coda.
Hey, fuck
Do you
off,
think he
Chloe. How
thinks
you doing?
it's too late? Does he? Do you think he just thinks it's too late anyway and doesn't care anymore, or what? What do you think? Because sometimes he's sober. I once in a while hear him when he's sober. Like I don't understand why. Like I know he's got like health issues now because of it, and they're probably irreversible, but maybe not. Like, who knows?
Yeah, I'm not going to, I'm not going to weigh in on that. It's, I don't know what it is or what it isn't, but it also speaks to we love Coda because we love Coda in spite of the fact that, whether he struggles or, however he sees it or doesn't see it, he's pretty, the guy is pretty brutally honest about it. So,
Darnell keeps advertising her STDs side chat. I don't know
okay.
why.
Yeah.
She's
And then
obsessed
there's,
with her sexuality right now, I guess.
oh, good for her. Yippee
There
skippy.
you go.
Anyway, it's, you know, I don't know. I know for me that I have relapsed. I have relapsed after I swore I'd never drink again. I've relapsed after, I had gotten my relationship back with my oldest daughter, and I thought I'd never drink again, and I did relapse. I mean, I only relapsed, long enough to get thrown into jail and whatever, but I picked it back. I picked up sobriety right back after that in 21. But
Do you need a bail fund? Should we like put your PayPal down just in
no,
case?
nah, that's never a
Need
problem.
some
I've only
bail.
been arrested one time. Yeah, nah.
So, what was your
Um,
highest reading on the blower? My
ugh,
husband
I
had a
don't even.
DUI. He was like 395 or something, and they had to do it twice because they didn't believe he was even alive with such a high reading, and the second one was higher than the first one. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my,
I got it written. Yeah, I didn't even know that I had drank. I had been sober for, gosh, I keep trying to remember. I wouldn't be accurate saying how long I had been sober, but I hadn't drank, so I immediately went into a blackout, and I don't remember. I don't remember any of it. It's a fucking miracle I didn't kill anybody. You know.
yeah,
So whatever it was or wasn't, yeah, let's just, um, yeah. And it's not like I hadn't or probably couldn't have killed someone a million times before, but, I mean, it's such a cycle of shame, remorse, regret. But the fact that, uh, the fact that I'm not doing that behind a fucking jail cell, you know, hating
so,
myself
did
for
you watch
killing
Orange is
somebody.
the New Black? Did you watch that series, Orange is the New Black?
Oh gosh, yeah. Why?
And
I mean, I
they
didn't.
show how they make the alcohol in the jail.
Mm, yeah, well, I figured that out when I was 12.
Oh, did you really? I
Anyway,
like. It would never occur to me. I'd be like, what? Why do we need that? Sounds disgusting. You know.
hey, yeah, fuck face, Randy, fucking weirdo. Yeah,
Yeah,
if
your
I were
friends
in if I were in a
Joey
relapse,
and
I wouldn't. I
Sandra are
certainly
here.
wouldn't be here.
You can block them
I'd
if you want.
probably
I don't block people in my
be.
chat.
That's nah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. He fucking
I have to do it that way because
keeps
if
showing
I blocked
himself.
everyone that was, hurting someone's feelings somewhere, I'd have to block every single person in my chat. They're all horrible
The day
people.
that Randy hurts my feelings.
They're terrible
Yeah,
people in my chat.
I'm not even gonna clap back with what I want to say. Um, yeah. Um, so anyway, so yeah, knock on wood, one day at a time, right?
Yeah.
I'm certainly not one to say that I'll never drink again. I hope I don't, but I won't drink today. I hope.
You heard
You
what
never
happened
know.
to the Poon Handler, right?
To who?
Poon Handler.
I don't know that person.
You don't know him?
No.
He they said he was a meth addict, but he had sepsis in his foot.
Okay.
Amputated, and then he died shortly after the amputation.
Okay,
So he
like
died.
he was like the guy with no teeth, or was, I don't know.
No, the guy with no teeth is Rev. I know all these people. How weird is that, right?
Oh, well, I mean, are we talking like a celebrity that had a show on Bravo that went out catching raccoons, or what? Or just
Maybe.
black people in Harlem?
Out catching black people in Harlem. He's from Texas. Coon handler. You know what coon? No, not with a C, with a P. It's like it's a
Oh,
reference to women. That's why people don't like him because
oh,
that's his name.
oh. I missed all the good stuff. What are you gonna do? But yeah, no, geez, Randy, hey, thanks for the thumbs up. What do you want? Do you want me to drink, Randy? You want me to get in my car and fucking go kill someone? Who knows? Maybe it could be you,
It could be him. That's true.
you know? Could be your girlfriend. Fucking asshole. You're such a douchebag. Go back to your
I
mother's
don't think he
basement.
has any
Fucking,
girlfriends for real.
or whatever. Like I give a fuck.
Johnny Paycheck. Do you remember that country singer, Johnny? Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Is that Johnny Paycheck?
Yeah, don't even get me started, Randy. Loser.
I
Fucking
quit my
douchebag.
job about 2 years ago. They made me wait it. They tried to listen. I applied for my Social Security and they tried to tell me I didn't qualify. So instead of like going through the appeal process, because I was living with my daughter, I just waited a year and reapplied so that I would get more money per month. And they got mad and gave it to me right away. They're like, what? We thought she'd just like go through this bullshit appellate court. No, I'm not going to give you guys a job. I'm not going to keep you working by looking at my paperwork. I'm just going to reapply next year. And if I had to, I would have gone to a homeless shelter. I don't care. I'm like, this bureaucracy is ridiculous.
Yeah. Jealous if you wonderful mother again. Yes, I am jealous.
Don't
Okay.
read the chat, Black Eagle. Don't read them.
It's all good.
They're just talking to each other. They don't care about us.
Yes. There's yeah. Yeah.
We're not
From the
that
double
important.
wide, from the other end of the double wide.
Yeah, I'm hollering from the other end of the double wide.
Not you.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it's like 11:12, right? And at 1 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
is 2 hours from now. I have a bridge
Mm-hmm.
game. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm talking to
You
Black
have
Eagle.
did you say a bridge group?
Yeah, I play bridge.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going down to, I'll give you the address. Do you want to join me? Can you make it in 2 hours?
Y- sure.
Anyway, it's right by the school.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll live stream the bridge game. Our bridge games are pretty funny. The guy that, because the center is closed today, he offered his home so that we could go play at his house. And
Yeah.
he said, Tori, you really want to play bridge with like people like you and blah, 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 that actually know how to play. I get upset when I'm playing with these people that don't know how to play. I said, you got to get over that. You got to include these old folks. We're the young ones. You got to include these old people that can barely, you know, say one no Trump, double, or whatever. You know, like we just show a little patience. It's like, yeah, I know. One day that might be you. Uh-oh. Did I lose you? Are you gone for good? Wage Wage critter. You coming back or no? Because if you're not coming back, I'm gonna take a walk around. Now that I'm at 94%, I plugged my phone in. Oh, you're gonna be back? Yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay. I figure I can go for like another 45 minutes before I start walking down to his place. It's just down Witherspoon and then over to the left. It's not too far.
Sorry about that. Dory,
Yes, ma'am.
can you give me 2 seconds? Unless you want to leave, unless you're ready to
No,
go
no,
now.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't want to
All
leave.
right. Yep. Let me
I'm
let me
fine.
just grab a yeah. Let me just put my
Professor
food down.
wants
Grab.
me to turn the camera on and see how I throw hands on the other bridge ladies, but they're men. I play bridge with men, not ladies. There's like one or two of us women.
All right.
It's
Hold
kind
on.
of
I'll
a
be
guy
right back.
game. But you don't want to see me throw my hands on men, do you? Just saying. All the women that play cards, they play canasta, and they play mahjong. They're very loud. The bridge players we're just a whole different type. Put them to sleep. Look, I am going to start doing card readings since I've had the cards in my hands many times because of my job. So I think I should be very intuitive about the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reading regular. What do you call them? Playing cards. See, the thing with card readings is that you can't buy your own cards. They have to be bought by somebody else. You can't go to the store and purchase those cards or they don't work. So you have to use cards that were meant for somebody else or that were gifted to you by someone else. So I'm going to steal some cards out of my house that I live in and start doing card readings. But I'll probably well, it depends how it goes. I'm not a mystic. I might just make up stuff. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go. Or what I might do is like put the cards out, shuffle them, put them out, and then go and look on the internet and see what the internet says about them. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, bridge players are pretty hardcore. Canasta. I'm too good at canasta. They wouldn't want me to play with them. They'd be crying every time. Every time I left the game, they'd be crying. Like I'm too competitive when it comes to cards. That's why I have to play a difficult game like bridge because otherwise nobody would have a chance. I'm trying to think. Oh, by the way, for all you newbies, please subscribe and share. You don't have to like me. You can dislike me or not do any of that. But I would like it if you subscribed and shared my channel out because I've been working on 500 for like the last 25 for like at least a year. I can't get 25 more. I've been working on it though. Trying. Don't know why. think that I might have a bad reputation or something. You know, I might have a reputation where I'm like told that I censor people. If you can't get into the chat, it's because you need to. Google will moderate for me because apparently they like to hang out with me over here. Google does. Google and YouTube. They ask me stuff too. It's funny. I got asked the other day if I thought a video was just a weak form of AI. Won't tell you whose video it was, but it was 4 hours long, and I was like, oh no, they're asking me. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason they're asking me that question. Yes, yes, YouTube does ask me my advice, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. They do. They ask me. An AI wife? That's interesting. I, I found the wording interesting though. Asking me if I thought it was just a weak form of AI. Seriously. I'm the alpha gal. I I don't know. I can work on that if you want. Not everyone likes an alpha girl. Of course, you don't actually even have to like me. It's not required. I don't tell other people who they can like. There's a few people I like that others don't like, and they're so offended that they blocked me. I have Glee. How dare I have Glee? What a thing to have on the internet. I'm not even. I'm like, what in the world? What is this world coming to when you can't allow a little old lady who may only have 1 or 2 days left to live some Glee in her life? Johnny Paycheck? Oh, is that who you're referring to? I didn't know that. Take this job and shut it. You know, you are. You're going to like who you like, and sometimes you don't like the people that you like. That's just the way life is. I remember I had a friend. She used to invite me to everything, and I was the brokest one because I had all the kids, right, and no husband. She would invite me to everything. She'd go, it's okay. You don't have to buy anything because she'd have these parties where she sells stuff so she can get free stuff. So she had this friend. She was like an executive with Visa. She was like everybody's mistress. She was like she she slept her way to the top. She hated me because she told me I'd be good at what she did. She had a friend who ran an escort service. I'm like, I'm not dumb. I know she's an escort. Don't tell me she's an executive at Visa. She dates an executive at Visa. And I said, no thanks. I'd rather be broke. She was so insulted that all she could do was she could not stand anything about me after that from that day on. And the thing that was so funny is her kids worked for my ex-husband's best friend who won $10 million in the lottery. She was their nanny. So it was an interesting story. Anyway, whatever. So one day you'll hear the whole story, but not today. So yeah, let me tell you what happens when addicts win $10 million, tax-free dollars. Just saying. they had to move. They moved to another country. They moved to another continent, in fact. And they paid for 2 years of rehab in Ireland, believe it or not. I guess that was the place. And then they got married, and then they had their little babies in Ireland and brought them back to Canada. She's not here. She's not here right now. She'll be back. I forget how long she said she was going to be. So, since we're on the subject, oh my goodness. Dana should have had her cheesy eggs by now. Where is she? I've only got an hour left. No, I got half an hour left now. It looks like I'm not going to eat my vegetables. She's out of eggs? Oh, yeah, her eggs are dyed. She's too old to have eggs anymore. I don't have any eggs either. Otherwise, I'd be freezing them right now and then selling them to people that don't have any eggs. We've got some valuable zygotes in our family, except for the ones that are, messed up. Saying.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, people are singing about child abuse in the side chat. Oh, Buford v. Justice became Walking Tall. That was a pretty good series. I love Walking Tall, and Walking Tall 2 was The Rock. Remember The Rock?
What do you mean?
So,
Is that like a series or?
it was 2 movies. One was called
Oh.
Walking Tall, and then the second one was called Walking Tall 2, and that one starred The Rock.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a sequel that I've really appreciated more than the first one.
Well, the first one was excellent, but the thing is that because they changed the actual character, and
Right.
it was actually worth the watch.
Oh. Well.
I love The Rock, by the way.
Oh. Yeah. For his diverse acting abilities.
What? No, because he's cute.
Got it.
But then I also like Sam Elliott. Like I'm diverse in my my appeal towards whatever. I think I made the right decision, even though the way the country is these days. I think I'm glad that I moved from Canada down here.
Hello, you and every other immigrant.
Sure, but not every immigrant is from Canada.
Right. Hold on.
There's a lot of racism in Canada. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's against the law, and people are starting to bust out of their chops with their racism lately. See you, Miller. Thank you.
I'm curious as to why you think that there's don't you think there's just racism everywhere?
Yeah, I do. I think it is just everywhere.
Yeah. I
I
thought
just think Canada
Canada
is too
is,
damn cold for me. I don't like being that cold.
yeah. I don't think I've really ever met a Canadian that I didn't like. They're all so nice. Even you. I
Me,
mean, I'm trying to think whether or not I think of you as Canadian or
I was raised everywhere,
American.
so it doesn't really count, right?
Because Papa was a Rolling Stone.
He worked for the Canadian Embassy. They have
Know
them in all the
that.
different countries. That's why
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever try to pull diplomatic immunity?
I have. I brought a
No, I know,
car.
but have you ever had to use it?
Yes, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I used it when
I was
I.
getting a coffee.
Oh, do you want me to tell you the story?
No,
No.
no, 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 no. I'll catch it on the replay
Okay, I'll tell it next
immediately
time.
after. Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
if Dan comes up on my channel one day again, I'll tell my diplomatic immunity story.
Oh, she's around. She's itching. There's a bee in her bonnet. Dear
What's
Dana,
going on?
dear Dana. Oh, I don't know. She just, she shows back up and twirls things around and then dips out.
You know, my father worked for the Canadian consulate in LA for 9 years, and that's a cushy job. They let him stay there. He was
Yeah.
processing musicians and actors,
Huh.
hanging out, you know, with
Yeah.
people like Bob Marley and Chick
Your
Corea
dad
and
knew
all the.
Bob Marley. Your father knew Bob Marley.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
He met all those people. He met Elton John. All the people that wanted to go to Canada and do concerts had to go to my dad
Oh. Well,
when
that's
he was in
pretty darn
LA.
cool.
I
Yeah.
know.
Right on. Who knew?
Who knew?
Now,
I
did
remember
you
one day
like,
he comes home and he says, Dory, who's Chuck Mangione? Chuck Mangione?
yeah.
He's a violinist. He
Yeah,
said,
sure he
oh,
is.
because he'd never heard of him, but he was in his office. I said, yeah, he did one album that's pretty popular.
Dory, he was not a
Tubular
violinist. You know
Bells.
that, right?
No, it was Tubular Bells he did. Remember? Was that the name of it? No, I don't remember. I didn't say he played the saxophone. I don't remember what I told him, but he met Dylan. He met all the greats.
Well, did he like take notes or anything?
No, he was drunk. Are you kidding me?
He didn't know who they were going to be.
You know,
So your
I
dad was
remember.
your
Yeah,
dad
and
was
my
an
mom.
alcoholic too?
Yeah,
Okay,
and my
hold
mom.
on.
Both of them.
Okay. Right. Well, there you go. That once
How's he
again
supposed
speaks
to
to the
remember
genetic.
what he did at work when was drunk from the day before? You know, when he got to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I had a science teacher in junior high school who it was known he was an alcoholic. He drank during school hours. He was shit-faced all the time. And he had a cabinet which the moron used to like tell his students, go grab me some whatever, and out of the cabinet. And there would be like 6 packs of gum, uh,
Sure.
lifesavers, Tic Tacs, the whole 9 yards. It was like, but you know what? It was just known. Nobody, I mean,
It's
I
not
didn't go to
against the
private
law
school.
to be an addict. It's not against the law, as long as you're
Well,
not
excuse
driving.
me. Okay. I'm sure there is some law that says you shouldn't be showing up to teach children intoxicated. Drinking on the job
Probably not.
must be
But
against the law
it's just like
somewhere.
you'd have to arrest all the parents and everybody back in the 80s. Everybody, I
Yeah.
didn't do all that because I was a single parent, so I had to be able to drive at a moment's notice. But
Yeah.
I knew so many people that were just high or drunk when their kids were little all the time, just like Queen Bee.
Well, I
You
don't
know,
know who that is again, but I
she
take your word
got
for
kicked
it.
off of YouTube. She used
Okay.
to go live and do the 420 and go live for hours, and she'd have like 1,000 people or 1,400 people in her chat talking every day. And now she got kicked off of YouTube. She's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, the whole YouTube thing, I mean, I don't know what the correlation or what the similarities are between like all the other platforms as far as people streaming, live streaming. Who else, where else do people go for live streaming?
They go to Kick. They go
Okay.
to Twitch. They go to Rumble.
Okay.
Like
All right. Well,
Russell Brand really advertised Rumble a lot, and Jenny Jen, she goes over to Rumble. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah,
do all
you
those other places. It's too much for
no, but
me.
you
One.
for some well, never mind. I won't say what I was going to say because it's
You
stupid.
can say it.
No, I'm trying to like, when you're talking about like people that you find polarizing in the community, WOGs, there's a few others that you've sort of kept track of.
Yeah, he got
I
kicked off a
mean,
while back though.
what's that?
He got kicked off of YouTube a while back though, so I had to stop talking about him because I won't go follow them everywhere they go. If they're not on
Right.
YouTube, I don't talk about them.
I get it, Dory. What I don't get is, I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to bite my tongue on that too. Good Lord, I'm going to have a sore tongue today.
Thank you for that.
Get it.
That was really, I appreciate you so much sometimes. It's excellent. And excellent
Yeah.
comment. You got the comment of the day. I'm going to have a search.
Yippee.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it is such a perfect, it's still a little chilly. I'm not even, wouldn't even put shorts on today, but I
Feel
don't
my
know.
hands.
Have
My
you,
hands are cold.
yeah,
Can't
do
feel
you
them?
ever, yeah, I can feel them. You know the tall ships, right? You've heard of the tall
Yeah,
ships.
they came to Vancouver.
What's that?
They came to Vancouver during Expo
Right.
86.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I love it when JB films on the docks. Anyway, you know the ship Valhalla, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Well, I'm assuming there are many out there that tool around, but yeah, we
No,
had the
there's only
Valhalla.
one. There's three tall ships that I know of. There might be five.
Okay. Well, there's one that comes right in my front yard. But
Oh,
I don't know, at least once or twice a summer, of course, I like am scrambling, tripping over the dog, trying to find my camera. I was like, fuck. And then it was like it was I couldn't see it anymore. So, and I certainly wasn't about to run down to the point.
yeah.
But anyway,
You know,
it's
when I was in Vancouver, I lived on the waterfront. You knew that, right?
I did not.
That's why I could see the tall ships.
Aha.
But I
Well,
left that life. I
yeah.
left Coda there. Coda was on the waterfront too.
Coda.
Yeah, it's pretty like where Coda and I don't know if he still lives there. I don't think he does. But when we lived there, it's kind of like being on YouTube. It's like Peyton Place over there. Everybody knows everyone's business.
What really? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that just everywhere, really? And is it that way
Our
anymore?
neighborhood was like a very touristy neighborhood, and it started in the 70s. They started building down there. My dad worked there. It was the waterfront. My dad
Yeah.
worked there in the lumber yards when he was 16 years old.
Okay.
Because he lived like 20 blocks away from the waterfront. So he just used to walk down, go to work when he was 16. Then he joined the Army or the Air Force, he did.
So how did he end up becoming what would he be considered, a diplomat or consulate? What?
Yeah, he was a diplomat. So
Yeah.
he
And
got a
what
job.
does that mean in a nutshell? Don't have to go too deep.
Well, in
What they're there
America,
to
they appoint
advocate for
governor.
people in the community that need assistance with the government.
Well, he worked with the Department of Immigration and Manpower. So
Okay.
he gave people visas to come to Canada from other
Right.
countries. Some
Okay.
would be moving, some would just be going for work, a variety of things. So he made those decisions on who got a visa and who didn't.
Was he around when technology started playing a big role?
Not really. No, he'd retired
No.
by then.
Okay.
They did have telexes, though, like way before other people
I'm
did.
sorry. What?
Telex was kind of the
Oh,
beginning of the internet. Like
okay. Yeah.
all the embassies had telex to communicate. Like they didn't have to use telegram or telegraph; they used telex.
Okie dokie.
It
Well,
was a precursor to the
okay.
internet.
Okay. Well, there you go. So, do you feel like,
So
say, if you
I'll
were in
tell you
another
how he
country,
got the job if you want, but or not. You don't need to
right on, go for it. What I get to do?
know. Okay. So what he did was
I'm coloring.
he joined the Air Force 6 days before the World War II was over, and he was underage. But they let him stay anyway, and they taught him how to fix radios in the Air Force because the war just suddenly became over.
Yeah.
And then he was the youngest of five, right? And then
Yeah.
after that, he met my mother. Oh, he went to Iceland for a year. He went to the homeland for a year, and then he came back and he started hanging out at the nurses' dorm at General
Okay.
Hospital, which was up the street, and met my mom.
Because he was a creeper. I'm
She
a
had so many
creep.
dates. If you were a woman with a degree or a job back in those days, you were very sought after.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go.
So he started dating her. She had about six other boyfriends, and eventually he just never gave up, and they got married. And then I guess she got her nurse's degree, and she got a job in a town called Rossland. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Rossland
Yes.
is a big ski
I'm
resort
just
at the
kidding.
border. It's right at the border in British Columbia.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so when she got her job there, they moved there, and he got a job at the border with immigration.
Yeah.
And because he had been a sheriff, he got a job
Okay.
as a sheriff first,
Okay.
and then he
Dory.
got the immigration job, and they let him keep his
Oh.
sheriff, which was.
He was moonlighting for the embassy.
Then they moved to Vancouver, or actually White Rock, which is another border town, but it's on the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
He was in immigration there, and then he wrote an exam and joined the Foreign Service, and that's how that happened. He came in fourth out of 400.
And then came Dory.
No, my brother was born. I was already born by all that.
Oh.
I was born in Grand Forks.
Yeah. Well, You and Coda should do a Canadian whatever night.
I don't know. He
Old
tends to
home
play too much
days.
music for people, you know?
I'm sorry. What?
He tends to play too much music for people to do streams with him because he keeps the music
Oh,
playing.
yeah, but I mean, what's great about Coda is he's uncompromising in what he is there for, what he's doing on any given night. It is what it is. You don't like it, fuck off. You know.
I like him
And
because he's funny.
well, he can be
He is pretty
extremely dry, which I appreciate above all things. I love a dry
Me
personality.
too.
Um, so, mm. But I
Well, he came
think
on the panel
also
once, but I think it's too early in the morning for him. Because he stays up all night and then he goes to sleep when I'm streaming.
you don't know that, Dory.
I'm in
See,
his bedroom. What are you
we make
talking
these.
about? Of
Well,
course
I
I
know,
know.
but yeah, but we don't know what he does when he logs off. Who knows?
He goes to the store. He buys another quart of whiskey and 24, a two by four of beer.
I
Goes
don't know
home
about that.
and he lays down so he's ready when he gets up at night. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Stop while you're
He can come
ahead.
over and complain about it if he wants.
He
Charlie
can
Lizard,
care.
how dare you?
There, who is?
You know, Coda went to the same pub that I went to.
I'm sorry. The same what?
Pub.
Oh,
Neighborhood
pub.
pub.
Oh. Okay, okay.
The Fairview pub. We both hung out there. I didn't hang out there often. Usually it was my birthday if I was over there. We
Yeah,
would
we
pick
got
a
our
couple
brain
blocks.
trust in the chat. Professional Radigan. You can drink once every 10 years and still be an alcoholic.
I'm a
Doofus.
serious alcoholic now. Okay?
Well, yeah,
Whatever. Who
the
cares?
booze, right? The booze is just a byproduct of the disease.
Yeah. I spend most of my
DISEASE
time
disease.
thinking about cigarettes, not booze. I don't care about booze.
Well,
That's my
yeah.
my my drug of choice right now is caffeine. If that offends anyone, I'm sorry, but I love it. And my
One of
second
the
drug
things I
is
find really
morphine. I love the
fascinating
morphine
around
on top of
here,
that.
like, yeah, here's the thing that I find interesting is that, you know, just I know this is random, but it's a perfect example is Samara. So Samara's a vegan, right? Do you know Samara?
Yes, of course I do. She used to be on my panel
Well,
all the time.
I'm just okay. Well, I didn't want to, you know. Of
Okay.
course, you know everybody. So there's
No, I
Samara,
don't.
who's a
I don't know
vegan.
everybody. I know a lot of people, but not everyone.
Fuck my
Okay.
point.
Okay.
I don't know it anymore. I don't know
Tamara
anything.
is a perfect example of what?
Yes, of someone who is doesn't eat meat. I don't know to what extent she doesn't eat animal products, or I don't know, maybe she eats eggs. I don't know. Anyway, but the mentality of everybody who does is an asshole, is an annihilator of the animal XY
Oh,
chromosome.
okay. Let me just say one thing about that before you continue. I believe that anybody that eats anything is an annihilator of living things. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, okay. I'm done. I forget it.
Did I sum it up for you?
Well, mm,
Kind of.
you didn't sum it up for me, but that's like somebody who quits drinking and then thinks that everybody that does drink, whether they, whatever, is, the enemy. And it, you know, that mentality is just so short-sighted. It's, you know, I mean, I didn't agree with dickhead Callan going after her the way he did. Didn't agree with it then, would never agree with it now, but she sort of makes herself an easy target for dickheads out there to, you know, take her activism or whatever you want to call it. What is it when you pro- her protesting everything like that is just, I don't get it. I don't get people who shove their whatever it is that they're into or not into down other people's throats like it's a, you know, like it's a moral issue. It's not a moral issue, it's survival in society. And if you don't, you know, and if well, it's just could never happen that you're never going to get the entire planet to stop eating meat or killing animals. But what is your solution, really? I mean, if you got all the problems, what's the solution? Let's talk about typical glowing.
Sorry, I dropped off by accident. I don't know how.
Right. I was just asking a rhetorical question. There is no solution to and people that are out there that are staunch vegans or animal rights activists, they're pretty hypocritical. I mean, to what extent are you going to not use any animal products, byproducts, yada yada? And does it count if you consume living organisms and you don't mean to?
What if you don't mean to?
Yeah, like
Like
what
if
are
you
you going
get
to eliminate?
if you
Yeah.
accidentally snort a mosquito or something,
No, I was thinking more
cough
like, you
and
know,
swallow.
things like
I don't know how
yeast
do you
and, yeah,
accidentally.
things that activate organisms like yeast and, I don't know. I don't get it.
You there. Look, I did do some researches on veganism, and there's like mental illnesses that are associated with it. I'm not saying that anybody we know has that. That
God.
it can cause things.
Oh,
It
really?
can you can lose your cognitive brain function, and then there's
Okay.
eating disorders that are specifically tied to veganism.
All
Sorry,
right. Well, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but okay.
I know it's some stuff that psychologists came up with. I don't know.
Okay.
Most of those psychologists were probably raised vegan and don't understand the psychology of a vegan that is self-induced. I don't know,
Well, you're
but
probably
I'm
wrong
like, if
about
you want to
that,
be
but
a
hey.
vegan, you can be a vegan. My daughter thought about it and she said I couldn't do that to my child. I have to give him meat. So she decided not to.
Most people couldn't commit to it's a rigid, strict, very, you know, particular type of diet. And most people don't have that type of discipline, period. Not that they're going to
Yeah.
waste away because they're not getting certain proteins, blah, blah, blah. No, those are fads. Those are fads. And every so often you have a Samara who that's her whole identity is not, you know, killing each microorganism in the planet, you know, at a time.
Well, when I got my first, no, not my first apartment, my third apartment, I was sharing houses in Ontario, in Ottawa, and the third one that I shared, is it the third one? Yeah, the third one. It was two guys and another girl and me. It was a four-bedroom house, in Ottawa, and someone had a book on being vegan, not vegetarian. Vegetarian, they eat eggs and stuff. So I studied it and all the compounds and all the different kinds of foods you have to eat in combination so that you get your whole proteins and all of that. And I said, "Whoa, this is way too much work.
Yeah.
Give me a bagel and peanut butter and some butter. And when's the pot roast going to be ready? Like, come on, I can't."
Yeah, it's fatty. And I had a niece that was a breatharian once. They said, well, that'll probably last
Oh,
about a
great, a
minute.
breatharian. That's what
A
I need to do.
breatharian, yes, that's the
Yeah, that
she was
would
going
I
to
could
survive on
probably get to my goal
oxygen.
weight quicker if I don't die first. You know,
Well,
do
the
you remember when
human
they had the
body, your
oxygen booth in the airports? You could go and buy oxygen and sit around and snort some oxygen on a bar stool in the airport.
yeah, yes.
Like, really? Okay, let me just pay for some extra oxygen.
So you can go board a plane and yeah.
I think it's after you get off the plane is when you're supposed to do it
Oh, sure.
because
That
you've been
makes sense.
deprived. Your brain's been deprived of oxygen or good
Well,
oxygen.
that makes sense, I guess. I'm assuming they probably have those like in the VIP room at the airport.
I don't know, but I was welcome in all the VIP rooms because of my father's job.
Hmm.
I need to smoke.
They're
They go, oh,
quite
well, we'll just
quite
bring you into
nice.
the VIP area.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
quite
Thanks.
nice.
And then they just serve you alcohol. They give you free alcohol in the VIP lounge.
Well, they give you free alcohol, they give you beautiful food, and then you
Well, it's especially good when they made you arrive 2 hours early for international
mm,
flights because
yeah,
what are you going to do for 2 hours? I don't
yeah,
want to spend my money at the airport oxygen
yeah.
tank.
Hey, I traveled one time with my grandfather, and on the itinerary was granddaughter. So between I don't know if it was Kennedy or whatever. Anyway, from the time I left New York and finally got to London, they were waiting for me with like a stroller because the granddaughter was coming. They thought, I don't know what they thought. He was traveling with a 3-year-old, I guess, or something. I don't know. But that was quite comical. And yeah, we hit a few Red Sky lounges, and I didn't want to leave. I was like, Peppy, can we stay? Can we stay here?
Sorry, I'm rustling a little bit. I'm trying to pack my backpack up before I have to walk to my bridge game.
Yes,
I've got
yes.
a couple more minutes.
Yeah,
Pick you out of my life in a minute, but
that's
not yet.
fine.
Good. Still good.
That's fine.
I'll miss
I'm
you.
making
Maybe you'll
ceviche
show me
today.
out there.
Yep, I'm making lobster ceviche.
Do you think there's going to be any beer at this bridge game?
Do I think?
Yeah, I told him I want beer. Don't know if he's going to have it or not.
You're a hoot. You're a rig.
We'll see what happens.
Hey, you bring the good times, Dory, I'm sure. I'm sure they're always happy to see you. I mean, let me ask you
He
this. Do you
definitely wants
skunk
me to come
everybody?
because I'm one of the few people that actually knows how to play.
Right, but do you do you skunk everybody because you can, or do you
Yeah,
to
him and
ease up on them?
His name's Chris. His name is Chris.
Yeah.
My middle name is Christina,
Okay.
and and we have the same sense of humor. And I'm just saying, we shoot to kill.
You should. You don't have to like videotape it, but you should set your. You should record it. Be interesting. So
I,
that
if we'll see
Randy
how
can
this
come
one
in and.
goes first. We'll see how this goes first. I'll see how it goes. I wouldn't want to record
Yeah.
myself like being put in a paddy wagon for drinking a beer with the elderly,
Yeah,
right?
God forbid you're living your best life,
Right? How
which
dare
gives
I?
other people an opportunity to just sit around and talk shit about strangers.
Ah, so funny.
Oh, Black Eagle, blah,
Anyway,
blah, blah, blah.
blah blah
Hey,
blah.
Randy. Randy finally got a girlfriend. So now he's all that.
So important now. It's his important life.
Oh, shit.
It
What
doesn't
is it?
matter
Never
if
been
you're
married?
like. So go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, no. No, you go.
Oh, I'm just
It's
packing
too
up.
easy.
I'm gonna head inside in a second. I just have
That's
to
all
zip up
right.
my iPad.
No, no. I'm going to probably go. I made ceviche. I made, what else did I make? I made a tabbouleh salad with uh, barley. I love tabbouleh. I love couscous. Well, I'm not a huge couscous fan. I like quinoa. It's got to be cooked right. I use my rice cooker for my
Sorry.
quinoa. Do you like quinoa?
I did eat it quite a bit when I lived in Las Vegas because they had a Sprouts deli there. They made all kinds of things with quinoa,
Mm.
so I eat
Yeah,
that.
I believe, what is it? High in soy? I'm not sure.
What?
It's a legume. I don't know. It's good for you, I guess. I don't mind it. I love it.
It's better than other grains.
Yeah, it's better than rice.
Yeah. Although I do
Oh,
like brown rice.
yeah. I This woman that comes up, Dow, told you about Dow. She makes the most amazing poke bowls that you could even imagine. And she's like this tsunami of she comes into town with just a tsunami of food. It's a little over, it's too much, to be honest with you, because you're always under pressure and she doesn't take no for an answer. So when you show up with Dow, you show up hungry because if you don't, then you'll just be, yeah. Some people, she's obsessed with food, obsessed. She's food obsessed. She's thinking about what she's going to make and smoke and grill and all of it all day, every day. And fuck y'all if you don't like it, because that's just what she's going to do. And she pays 7 grand for a week. So we let her do it. I do. All right, Dory, enough, enough. I'm going. I'm just going to leave.
I'll be right there.
Okay. I've had my fill of Chloe, the lovebirds, sitting there together, shit talking everybody. Now that's a good time. Wonder what date night's like.
In the
You're
elevator.
there. Yes. So you bring your special deck of cards.
something wrong with
I've got
this
a couple
elevator.
sets.
Doesn't want to go to the
Yeah.
first floor.
Yeah, I could see how you would be really great at reading cards spiritually with a regular
You think
deck.
I would be, really?
Why
You
not?
talking
I
about
mean,
me
for
or
sure.
someone else?
You. Well, who the fuck else might? Sorry, that was
Why aren't you reading
unnecessary.
the chat?
Who else would be great at using a deck of cards to do that? It's a gift, though. It's more than just shuffling cards around and seeing what comes up. I mean,
Check out this
people
mosaic.
into numerology. Yeah, I see it. Numerology, astrology, and a little bit of trickery, probably.
You can't see it because you're coloring
Yeah.
still.
Well, and you're going really fast if you stopped.
It covers the whole wall.
Yeah, you should, when you get off here, you should go back and take le photo and post it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time
That'll
because
give
I'm going
Chloe and Randy their afternoon.
to look at this one. Look at this tile.
Prime pork. Oh my God, isn't that perfect? That's what you should name your
That was down
stream.
there. Look, this one.
Cool. Yeah, so it's like a what is it?
This is one for Chloe and Randy.
Yes, their nuptial. Yeah. Oh, gross.
See that?
Yeah, they're still in the honeymoon phase, so yeah, that probably would work.
Look at this one too.
Can't wait for the divorce and the fallout. It'll all be on YouTube because that's what they do. I guess sit around together and talk shit on the fucking YouTubes.
I don't know if I'll ever have another partner, but if I do I want him on the YouTubes or no? I don't know.
Well,
I don't think I'm going to find him on the YouTubes.
maybe you'll need it. I was going to just say, seems to be the.
If
Wonder
I
how that
if I
starts.
meet
Little
them on
side
YouTube, then
chat,
they're already
flirting, and yeah, all of a sudden they're moving in, and oh shit. So it must be warmer down there than it is here. I'm guessing.
It's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow.
Nice.
It's a little bit, I'm wearing my flip-flops, but it's a little bit cold, so I'm wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing the White Mountains this weekend. Yeah.
I'm going to have to turn the camera off.
It's all right. I think have we covered everything?
I think so.
Good enough?
Yeah, and I'm going to have to start walking pretty soon, so.
Yeah. Well, stay out of the hot sun, keep it under 100, and yeah, take good care. Hasta luego, Randy.
See y'all later. Thanks for coming in, everyone.